In 3, 2, 1.
Hello, friendos.
Hello.
Good morning. You want to talk first?
Sure.
Yep.
We doing banter here. Okay. So welcome to Katana 0. This game has a speedrun mode, so we basically skip all main storyline instantly and just it's like an all stages run. So we do just all the in-game stages in normal mode.
Yeah, I'm Xoneris, by the way. Most people here probably know me. Just a guess. And we also have a commentator here with us. It's Yisk. Hello.
Hey guys, I'm Yisk. I'm gonna do commentary.
I think Yisk's PB is like 3 minutes better than mine and Apple's, but you know.
Nah.
It's completely okay.
We don't need to. We don't talk about that.
Okay, so the timer starts once we press our first button.
Mm-hmm.
So this is left mouse click for Sone and X for me, since I'm playing with controller.
Oh, you're playing. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh shit. Okay, interesting.
So if you can't count us off, Yisk, that would be very nice.
All right
Yep.
then. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Right. So right off the bat, you're gonna see the rolling a lot. Rolling is the fastest form of movement. So whenever you roll, you go forward. That's really it. That's pretty much all the speedrun tech in the game. You can also slash when you're in the air. That's another definitely speedrun tech. Like it's very much only speedrunners. Ooh, Apple dying there.
Dying in
Factory
this-
2, that's not very good. So whenever you roll, you can sort of roll through lasers, and you can roll through bullets, and you can roll through hits on enemies and all that sort of stuff. So rolling basically just makes you invulnerable. So they're both runners opting to go for the safe strat in factory. Is that 5, 4? One of them.
I don't know.
So here we just need to go up to the person at the top, interact with him, and then he dies. Ooh, Xoneris, dying when I said dies. Not very good. So Apple here on to Hotel now, the second stage out of 11. There are a few of them.
Wow. What a great start.
What are you doing? So here, Hotel introduces the throwable, which you can throw and kills the enemy. So, Zoner is also on the way to Hotel now.
Yeah, if you haven't figured out it, this game is about killing people a lot.
Yeah, it's mainly just going through with the katana, slashing everything down you see.
Also important to note, both runners are using the prism sword, which it's identical to the normal katana in every single way, except the fact that it opens doors about 8 pixels further away than the normal katana. So it is strictly better than the normal katana. But it is allowed in normal runs, because we thought it was a reskin for like a long time. Apple now on his way to club, doing the safe club entry strat.
Rather going safe than sorry.
Absolutely. I mean, you're in the lead, right?
I don't know.
For the moment,
Are you? I don't know.
I'm not in club yet.
Who's in the lead? Spooky. Yeah.
I'm in club now.
I'm also opting for the safe strat here.
Yeah. The club is mostly just it introduces some new things. It's got the smoke thing at the ooh. That's a bad doubt. It's got the smoke thing at the roof, which you can throw things at or slash, and it fills the room with smoke. And it's also got the turrets, which are they shoot you and
Try to
Getting
kill
shot
you.
is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's... I'd rather not.
Who would have guessed dying is slow?
It turns out if you die, you lose time.
Shocking.
Like that. So you're now onto the last room of club. It's sort of, you need to go to the end and then there's an enemy that comes after you. So you need to make sure to kill that guy pretty quickly, like that, and then to the end
Okay.
and you're good.
On to prison.
Yeah, prison is the boring level, let's just say that much.
It's
I
mainly
forgot how
just-
this game works.
It's a stealth mission.
Yeah, it's stealth, but the stealth is optional. And it turns out stealth is slow. So if you just don't stealth, and it's a very short...
What is happening?
What are you doing?
This room is easy until it's not.
I believe in you.
There we
We're all
go.
watching
Jesus
Silver's
Christ.
prison. It's great. So yeah, prison is pretty much the one exception to the rule that you need to kill all enemies before advancing to the next screen. Because that is a rule, I don't think I mentioned that. But basically, the game works by the fact you need to kill every enemy, and then you can move on to the next screen. But prison is sort of the exception to that. And that's part of why it is so fast, and the other part is that it's a stealth mission. So it's supposed to be like very easy. Now on to Studio. Studio sort of splits into 3 different paths because you need to get 3 key cards to advance to the next room. So you go to Doom, you go to Space, and you go to Quiet. And they're definitely not based on pop culture. Absolutely not.
It's an auto scroll as well, so we gotta wait for our main card. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Oh my god.
Not jumping out of the main card would be nice.
Apple just giving me time to catch up. It's all planned.
What?
Gladly I saved it.
Or maybe
So
not.
this room is Doom 2. It's the longest room in the game, and it's an auto scroller. So you need to wait for the minecart to appear so you can reach a higher platform. So here's just admiring the view here. Xoneris also onto Studio.
Yeah, I'm here as well, guys. Let's go.
Also choosing Doom first.
Oh, okay. I like just getting the auto scroll out of the way.
Yeah. So yeah, now onto Quiet. Quiet sort of introduces the smoke. So you can throw it, and the enemies can't see you in the smoke. That's the rule. Dying there is this room is actually like pretty hard. You need to get your timing correct for the deflects and the rolls and everything like that. And if you don't,
we go.
you just die. That was beautiful. Xoneris in Doom 2 now waiting. I don't know why I felt like I had to mention that.
But this one I actually did. It was my favorite strat in the whole run, but it's also like one of the hardest ones. Because it's really
What?
short amount of time you can pull this off.
God.
Yeah. Wait, Xoneris died in Doom 2? What happened?
Nope. Nope.
No?
Definitely not. Definitely
No
not.
deaths in Doom 2? Okay, okay. So your Apple onto Space 2. Space 2
that's
introduces
what I
the
want.
Molotov. It blows up. That's pretty much what that does. It's pretty good. It lets you kill multiple enemies at the same time. Space 2 is another one of those like pretty difficult rooms, especially when you get bad, not really luck, but bad rolls. Because so rolls sort of extend. Whenever you die at the end of the roll sort of extends 3 or 4 frames, which is really good because you don't die. It's also really bad because it sort of messes with your muscle memory, and that's pretty annoying. Xoneris here onto space now as well, choosing to go space before quiet. Always a good strat. And now onto the second room of studio. This is Studio 2, that's what I call it.
Great name.
Thank you. So, I mean, it's the second room in studio, it's not the elevator, which is actually the second room.
Makes sense.
And now, so now onto the V fight.
Oh, the first super hard boss fight.
This boss fight is pretty much impossible.
True.
We all
least
just
for me.
die like 3 times.
Oh, except I missed the strat. Wait. I'm
Yeah,
slow.
like-
I'm slow.
Come on. Yeah. Like that. You just trap him in the corner and then do 3 slashes and he's dead. It's
Man, it must be
bosses are
no.
sort of-
Must be nice knowing that strat.
you not know the strat?
I kind of do, but I'm just bad.
Do it. Okay.
No.
So yeah, now on to Mansion. Mansion is single-handedly the longest stage in the game because it's got a really fun section at the end, which is not like an auto-scroller at all. Yeah, I don't think Mansion really has a gimmick like most stages do. The lights go out after a bit. That's pretty interesting. But it's mostly just sort of a culmination of all the things you've got this far. So you have the Molotov, you have the smoke grenades, you have the throwables, you have the enemies that kill you.
They're kind of everywhere.
Gunners. Yeah, there are a lot of gunners. Pretty much only gun enemies here.
Oh, that was missing pod.
So there's also in Mansion now, in Mansion 2, in fact.
Oh, come on.
Okay, that was weird.
Here we go.
There you go. Beautiful execution there.
Okay.
So here we get a flamethrower. It's honestly, it's not great.
I don't like this room.
This room is, I mean, this room is tough.
Oops.
If
Okay.
you mess up like a bit, it's just
Oh, he's gone down.
there's a lot that can go wrong in these rooms, and it often does. As you can see, beautifully explained by Xoneris there.
True.
Onto the last real room of
There we go.
Mansion. There's a skip there known as a replay skip. If you hit eject replay on the first frame of the replay showing up, you can
That's
skip
the
the
wrong one.
replay and it saves about 3 seconds.
This is Mr. Kissy Face, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Beautiful name for a villain.
Yeah, that is actually a bag over his head, just so everyone knows. I think it's actually an executioner's hood. He's
Probably,
not
yeah.
just a deformed man. Even though that was absolutely what I thought when I first played the game.
What?
So Nair's getting killed by the axe coming back.
Have you seen that? I was in like the
Oh
animation,
yeah,
but
that happens a lot.
that
happens
never
a lot.
happened to me before. Holy shit, that's crazy.
It's insane.
I've
Yeah,
never
Kiss
seen
takes
it.
pretty
That's cool.
simple fight. 4 hits, he dies. And thanks to the set seed that we have, the fight is pretty much scripted. He just does
Is
the
it?
same move every time. Yes, it is. If you die, I believe he does a different moveset. Fun fact.
Interesting.
Yeah, both runners now onto the moto section. It's really fun because it's the only part of the run where the developer forgot to remove all the RNG in the set seed run. So this fight or this section has a lot of RNG at the high level. At the low level, it doesn't really matter because I mean, you don't care about the very small time saves of the gunner didn't shoot at the right time or something like that. But it's really fun when you try to get it optimal because it's just a lot of RNG there. And also here is where you see you're gonna see a lot of reset warping during Moto, and because what like Moto sort of has transition screens where it transitions between stages, so it transitions from one part to another to another to another, because it's just one continuous screen pretty much. So whenever you see that same icon on the bottom right, you hit the reset key.
Oh, it's very unfortunate. It just spawned where I was trying to go.
Yeah, that attack in helicopter is just always awful. Because you could pretty much be the best runner in the world, and then that attack comes out and you get really bad RNG, and you're just screwed. And the hitboxes of the explosions sort of don't match the circles. They're a bit bigger, which is pretty rough for some people. But that was a very nice helicopter fight. See Xoneris as well.
Fuck. That's too early. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Xoneris also finishing the helicopter fight. Beautiful. So now we're up in Chinatown. Chinatown sort of has these flying drones, and you can hit them and they fly and they explode, which is pretty good for a lot of rooms. I think, however, most rooms have like the fastest strat just ignores the drone, which is pretty weird, honestly. Like, it kills a lot of people in one hit. And this room in particular, China 4,
Oh no.
it's pretty interesting, because there are sort of enemies that come from where you came from, and they come from the exit as well.
Really not a big
A
fan
lot
of this
around.
room. Okay.
I fully understand you.
Whew, let's go. Hate this one.
Xoneris getting it first try. It's now neck and neck. Shoulder to shoulder. 2 meters apart, preferably. Xoneris gets the room before Apple. This is now a super intense race. Oh my god.
Shit.
Chinatown is very much where the difficulty in the run just spikes. Like, it is a lot harder, I'd say personally, than Mansion and the rooms or the stages before that. So Chinatown is where the run just gets properly difficult, and it's really hard to execute quickly without doing any mistakes. Chinatown also has this thing where sort of the cars come in and there are people that come in from the screens, and that's really fun, right? So
A
now
lot.
on to Dragon Tape, which say goodbye to 0 and you say hi to 15 is his name. And he has this really good dash where you can cover a lot of distance very quickly and also kill anyone that's in the way of the dash.
Also, nice music in this level.
I think most levels have really nice music.
Yeah, but this in particular.
Yes. But there's a lot of people speedrunning just the Dragon Tape specifically, because it is very different than the rest of the game, the movement, and it's very interesting. There's also a mod, I believe, where you play the entire game as 15 and you get this dash, which is quite broken. But this stage really favors keyboard a lot more than controller, unfortunately. Just because of the way the dash works and how it like sort of clips to 90 degrees if you're on the ground, but it doesn't, and all that. It's really just a lot of hassle on controller. I feel just from hearing from other runners. Here, a huge skip that most people did not see because they don't know the game most of the time. But we skipped the camera there, And what that does is it allows us to skip a room further in Slaughterhouse, because this is Slaughterhouse, I forgot to mention. But it allows us to skip a room further in Slaughterhouse, and that room takes like 1 minute. Like, it's a really long auto-scroller. So that's a really nice sort of just dev. It's very much a dev-intended skip. The dev was just like, yeah, this is a secret sort of Easter egg thing, and it's way faster. Yeah, Slaughterhouse is sort of, there are these crushers that crush you, and they're all on cycles. So Slaughterhouse is very much try it for one cycle and then you don't get it, so you do a different cycle and you do a different cycle and all that. It's very fun cycle-based sort of speedrunning. So they're going for the 2 cycle. Apple going for the 1 cycle. That's really good. And both of them out in the last fight room of Slaughterhouse.
I hate this room.
This room actually has a memory leak issue, where if you die in a certain spot, there's a fairly high chance the game crashes.
Actually, did not know that.
Yeah,
Same.
fun fact, by the way.
That's why
Yeah.
Yisk is here.
Yeah, I've got
For the fun
knowledge.
fact.
And all the commentary.
True.
So yeah, both you saw there, those rooms, you're not able to skip if you don't skip the first camera. So that's why we skip the camera, because there's a... Basically, the dude just talks a lot, and it's very slow. It's the big sort of story dump before the end of the game, where it sort of explains what's happening, because this game, as much as it doesn't seem like it, this game does have a story, and I think the
A
story
very
is really
confusing
good.
one.
I mean, it's very obvious. You go to a place and you kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's like this game has like some Hotline Miami vibes when it comes to like story.
Really? I mean, I can see where you're coming from, definitely.
Cool.
So yeah, here's Bunker 1. It's a fun stage where you just go down a bunch of elevators to different screens instead of actually having screen transitions. And then it's like, it's really fun at the end because you sort of see a replay of the entirety of Bunker. Because the game sort of has a system where at the end of a level, you see a replay. We skipped that thanks to speedrun mode. But you see a replay of whatever you've done during the level. Or during the screen. Ooh, that was very close.
Intentional. Got him. Just want to show off here.
Oh, I missed one.
Oh, that's such a bad death, yeah. Yeah, both runners now in Bunker 9. 1-9, actually. It's not Bunker 9.
Oh shit.
Oh, Xoneris, though, forgetting to turn off the lasers. It is now once
Insane
again,
time loss.
incredibly tense.
Oh. Okay, that is totally what you're supposed to do. Shit. There we go.
Oh, and Apple now onto the last stage of the game, and so is Xoneris. This is Bunker 2-1. It's very infamous for being super difficult in speedruns. And
Let's try, let's go!
Yeah, Xoneris, obviously much better than speedrunners, and just gets the first try. This is insane.
No!
Bunker 2 has 3 rooms,
Oh my
and
God.
then it has a boss fight, which is 2 rooms. Apple struggling on Bunker 2-1, which is understandable. This room is really difficult. It's just super long. There are a lot of very tight, precise timings.
There we go.
And Xoneris here onto Bunker 2-3, which is another very difficult room. There are a lot of enemies here. And of course, more enemies means more chances of just being killed by random Yeah, just whatever. And Apple also absolutely cruising through Bunker 2-2 and onto Bunker 2-3 as well.
There we go.
Xoneris finishing Bunker 2-3 onto the last boss fight of the game.
Yep.
This is Headhunter 1. It's the first phase of Headhunter. And the way it works is you need to hit Headhunter, and then a bunch of enemies spawn, and then you need to hit Headhunter, and a bunch of enemies spawn, and then the floor explodes, and then you're on to the last phase of the last boss. And Apple also on the final boss now. So time is coming up shortly for Xoneris.
Didn't do the thing. Let's go.
Let's go. Xoneris finishing the run pretty much. Just needs to slash off Headhunter's head and then scan, and once the door, or once it faces black, that is time.
And time.
GG.
24-10.23. Deathless Dragon Tape and Prison. Wow. And Apple also finishing. Okay, Prison maybe not so impressive. But,
Yeah, deathless prison.
Oh my god. I pressed the wrong button.
finishing the fight and then resetting the room on accident.
Yeah, definitely on
We get to
purpose.
see the boss fight again.
See some flex, yeah. It's flexing on the boss. Forgot which button it is. This one. Found it.
So time's coming up as well. Time there. Beautiful.
GG.
GG. Oh god. But the bunker went pretty bad. Mainly. Also mention that I had a lot of there in one of the longer
Where
rooms.
did you die most?
In mention.
How many?
13 times.
Oof. I have 9 in club, 8 in mansion, and 8 in bunker, and 9 in bunker too.
That's 10 in studio. And
Yeah,
that,
the 9 in club, that was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, what happened there?
Yeah, I
I'd
think
like to know.
the problem, I still have some, okay, this is gonna sound like really cheesy and stupid, but I'm having some cold hands and I'm like not warmed up because I kind of got out of bed like an hour ago or so, maybe. Maybe a bit more.
That just sounds like excuses to me.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
And
what-
I'm
exactly what I said.
I'm exhausted from the last run.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, GG.
Yeah, it was just cool. Yeah. Any shout outs, my people here?
No, just
Okay, I guess I'll start then.
Yeah, do.
I mean, I don't have much to say. Hi. This was cool. Katana Zero is a cool game. Stay here. There's more cool runs coming.
For me, it's just a shout out for all the people working on this. Since this was my last run, I did 3 runs with this in this marathon, and it worked out pretty well so far. So, big shout outs to all the staff members, all the tech members, and all the runners.
Yep.
Also commentators, of course.
Yeah, big shoutouts to me.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, thanks for commentating.
Yeah, thank you
It's
so
kind of a
much.
hard game to speedrun and commentate at the same time.
I'm always happy to help. It's really fun commentating and just watching speedruns. So make sure to stay tuned for more on.
Yeah, I
this
was
channel.
hoping somebody would shout out, like, if you want to play this game and speedrun it, there's like
Oh, yeah.
tutorials and huge Discord, and leaderboard
yeah.
has like over 200 people or something like that.
Over 200.
It's a cool game. Can recommend.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to speedrun this game, do it. There's a Discord. It's on speedrun.com. Speedrun.com/katana_0. I'm starting a petition to get it changed to KZ. But it's not working very well. If you want to learn the game, there are tutorials. Apoxa, also known as Ethan, has some really great tutorials. They're absolutely amazing. I've heard.
So yeah, I think that's from us, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, stay tuned. Coming up next is The Messenger, also an amazing game, one of my favorites by Aihi. So yeah, stay tuned.